Hello and welcome back to the channel. The DV 2025 program continues. Another working week has just ended. And as expected, I'm back to share with you the highest case number ranges where interviews have so far taken place at your different embassies and consulates. So let's go straight into it. And our first embassy today is Frankfurt, Germany, where the highest case number range where interviews have so far taken place from the Africa region remains 13,300 plus. For the Asia region, it remains 4,100 plus. And for the Europe region, it remains 11,900 plus. Islamabad, Pakistan remains at 5,400 plus. In Cairo, Egypt, the Africa region remains at 18,900 plus, and the Asia region remains at 5,400 plus. Suva, Fiji remains at 1,000 plus. Luanda, Angola has increased to 11,000 plus, but with a few cases already interviewed from the 13,000, the 17,000, and the 18,000 plus case number ranges. Amman, Jordan, and the Africa region remains at 17,600 plus at that embassy, whereas the Asia region remains at 5,400 plus. Rangoon, Burma remains at 3,200 plus. So far, no diversity visa interviews have been conducted or held in Lilongwe, Malawi. Algiers, Algeria remains at 19,800 plus. In Harare, Zimbabwe, still no diversity visa interviews have been held. Cotonou, Benin has increased to 20,100 plus. In Doha, Qatar, the Africa region remains at 20,200 plus, and the Asia region remains at 5,100 plus. Abidjan, Ivory Coast remains at 6,500 plus. Kinshasa, the Democratic Republic of Congo, remains at 10,100 plus. In Djibouti, the Africa region remains at 14,400 plus, and the Asia region remains at 5,400 plus. Tbilisi, Georgia remains at 11,900 plus. In Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, the Africa region has increased to 13,500 plus. The Asia region remains at 4,000 plus, and the Europe region remains at 4,100 plus. La Paz, Bolivia remains at 1,700 plus. In Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the Africa region has increased to 21,600 plus. The Asia region remains at 5,200 plus, and the Europe region has increased to 9,800 plus. Tirana, Albania has also increased to 11,900 plus. In Manama, Bahrain, the Africa region remains at 19,000 plus, and the Asia region remains at 2,900 plus. Havana, Cuba remains at 1,700 plus. Still, no diversity visa interviews have been held in Beirut, Lebanon. In Tokyo, Japan, the Africa region remains at 20,000 plus. The Asia region remains at 4,600 plus, and the Europe region remains at 11,000 plus. In Ankara, Turkey, the Africa region remains at 6,400 plus. The Asia region remains at 3,100 plus, and the Europe region remains at 2,200 plus. In Yerevan, Armenia, the Asia region remains at 5,300 plus, and the Europe region has increased to 9,400 plus. A reminder that these are the highest case number ranges where interviews have so far taken place at your different embassies and consulates as part of the DV 2025 program. We continue with Kuwait, and at that embassy, the Africa region remains at 20,200 plus. Lagos, Nigeria is next, and so far, no diversity visa interviews have been conducted at that embassy. Libreville, Gabon remains at 12,600 plus. In New Delhi, India, still no diversity visa interviews have been conducted. Addis Ababa, Ethiopia remains at 18,300 plus. In Montreal, Canada, the Africa region remains at 18,100 plus. The Asia region remains at 4,900 plus. The Europe region remains at 11,300 plus, and the South America region has increased to 800 plus. In London, the UK, the Africa region remains at 13,500 plus. The Asia region remains at 5,300 plus. The Europe region remains at 11,600 plus, and the Oceania region remains at 800 plus. Freetown, Sierra Leone remains at 5,700 plus. Kigali, Rwanda remains at 3,400 plus. Dakar, Senegal remains at 10,100 plus. Monrovia, Liberia remains at 15,100 plus, but with one case already interviewed from the 17,800 plus case number range. In Napoli, Italy, the Africa region remains at 21,900 plus. The Asia region remains at 4,000 plus. The Europe region remains at 11,500 plus, and the South America region remains at 1,000 plus. Colombo, Sri Lanka has increased to 4,700 plus. Yaoundé, Cameroon remains at 11,400 plus. Kathmandu, Nepal remains at 3,400 plus. Lusaka, Zambia remains at 12,400 plus, but with two cases already interviewed from the 18,700 plus and 19,400 plus case number ranges. In Mumbai, India, the Africa region has increased to 21,900 plus, whereas the Asia region remains at 4,800 plus. In Accra, Ghana, still no diversity visa interviews have been held. Lomé, Togo remains at 20,500 plus. Dar es Salaam, Tanzania has increased to 1,300 plus. Nairobi, Kenya remains at 14,000 plus. Johannesburg, South Africa remains at 20,300 plus. In Abu Dhabi, the UAE, the Africa region has increased to 10,200 plus. The Asia region remains at 5,200 plus, and the Europe region remains at 3,000 plus. And finally, in Paris, France, the Africa region has increased to 10,400 plus, but with a couple of cases already interviewed from the 18,000 plus case number range. The Asia region remains at 2,400 plus, and the Europe region remains at 5,900 plus, with two cases already interviewed from the 9,000 plus and 11,600 plus case number ranges. So those are the highest case number ranges where interviews have so far taken place at your different embassies and consulates as part of the DV 2025 program, according to the SEAC data released at the end of the February 17th to February 21st working week. Thanks for watching this report. See you very soon, God willing, in the next video. Goodbye.